I'm Dr. Riyad Musa, and welcome to Season 2, Season 2 of Under the Microscope, the show where we take a closer look at topics affecting South Africans and try to make sense of them. Yo, people, Season 2. Actually, that's 4. 2. Can you believe it? We didn't get cancelled, which is quite easy to do nowadays. Last season, we spoke about issues around the COVID-19 pandemic, and this season, we'll be addressing another pandemic that's threatening the world. Dun, dun, dun. The pandemic of greed and corruption. I had to say corruption in that accent, corruption, which is putting democracy at risk. Yeah, people, there are a lot of scams out there trying to destroy democracy and replace it with what we call a kleptocracy. Remember at school when you call that guy who stole your He-Man doll a klepto? Same principle. The word kleptocracy literally means ruled by thieves and describes the specific corruption that occurs when state leaders routinely loot millions or even billions of dollars from the SOEs or national treasuries. But get this, because we in South Africa are a democracy, we get to use democracy to defend the democracy. Mind blown, people. Is your mind blown? Is your mind blown? We're a democracy today because everyday South Africans stood together and stood up against the brutal apartheid regime. They risked their lives so that South Africa could become democratic and we could all have equal rights. These human rights are enshrined in our constitution, which is regarded as one of the most progressive constitutions in the world. So why is our democracy so important? And why? Why? Tell me why should we protect it? Because it gives us freedom, bruh. Freedom of speech, freedom to worship whoever we like, freedom to marry whoever we want, freedom to move, freedom to protest peacefully, and freedom to speak out against corruption. And sometimes democracy does go too far because there's also freedom to wear Crocs. But hey, that's democracy, people. And we should never take these freedoms for granted. If you live in a non-democratic country like Russia or China today, Big Brother will be watching your every move. And you don't want to go into that diary room, believe me. Knock. Who's there? Putin. Putin who? I be putting electrodes on your nipples. And not in a good way. Because there is a good way to do it. Okay, wait, I'm sharing too much. It's fine. It's supposed to be bad. That's a bad thing. It's a bad thing, yeah. Okay, the way we protect our democracy and our basic freedoms is by being active citizens. And that doesn't mean joining Virgin Active and doing 20 star jumps and being an active citizen. No, it means not being passive and sitting on the sidelines with our heads in the sand. As a South African citizen, you have to actively engage with your community, enter the space of political debate, dialogue and action, vote, protest peacefully, sign petitions. Hard-earned democracy, people. People in government are there to serve you, bruh. To you. So hold them accountable. It's okay to be like a Karen for your country. Become irritating to the management. Be a Karen. Okay, yeah. When we become actively involved as citizens, we help make democracy work for us and we help justice to take its course. Look what happened when we gave Shell hell. Hey? We got them to frack off. Frack off. Our democracy also means we have free and independent media. And thanks to very brave journalists, corruption and looting of public funds has been exposed. At least it's been exposed. It's there, but it's been exposed. And now the wheels of justice are slowly starting to turn. They're slowly starting to turn. The end of August 2022 had 2 victories. First, Brian Molefe and others implicated in the Prasa scandal were arrested. Pow! And second, the Pietermaritzburg High Court ruled that Zuma's assets must be attached to pay back the money for the Nkandla renovations. That's great. And Hawks continue to investigate countless more cases of corruption. This is democracy in action, and we have a responsibility to keep it alive and well. And now, to prove how awesome our democracy is, and to show you how free we are in South Africa, and why it's worth fighting for, I like to use my freedom of speech to say this. Julius Che Guevara called. He wants his look back. Except for those loafers, those need to be burnt in your next clicks or H&M protest, bruh. Also, Cyril, have you heard of banks, right? Stop storing money in your couch. Helen, no tweets after midnight. Please stop. Stop with the tweeting. You're always complaining about the woke. Take your own advice. Go to sleep. And Jay-Z, pay back the money, bruh. Come on, it's about time. So I leave you with this. This democracy is ours. Go out there and enjoy your freedoms. But if someone wants to take away your freedom, be like a Karen. I don't mean like wear spandex and wear huge glasses and check your lips. I mean express your irritation and use your voice to effect change. It's okay. For more information on how you can play an active part in protecting our democracy, support movements and organizations that are out there fighting against corruption, see the links below. I'm Dr. Riyad Musa. I'll see you next time.